So I didn't forget about the Q&A video. I've just been procrastinating a lot. And now here we are with the October episode 4 Q&A video, just a week shy of episode 5. That's the breaks. So I guess I'll first start with an explanation of why things are taking a lot longer than they usually do. I had a baby. She just turned a year old, and she keeps us very busy and very happy. So that's why I've not been really doing as much comic pages, and episodes are a little slower. I can only really focus on a handful of things at a time. So after episode 5 comes out, I'm going to take a small break from animation just to focus on getting some comic pages done, just so I want to really finish chapter 10 so I can move on to the next part of the story. And that's currently the plan. So I did write down a few questions from the Q&A ask I put out back in October. I guess I'll just jump right into those. I left out a few questions that I've either answered before multiple times or that I didn't have an answer for. So, or I didn't see it, one or the other. All right. So question 1 was the actual reason Yulene can't use her powers. She just doesn't know. She hasn't been trained on it. She might have a bit of a learning curve to go through. I remember growing up, I had a hard time grasping onto concepts, and I guess I just manifested that into her as well. Just a hard learner. Question 2 was characters' heights and ages. I didn't really have canonic heights for them. I do know that Basilis is the tallest and Cornelius the shortest. That's pretty much it. I just kind of make sure to remember that when I'm drawing multiple characters in one scene. For ages, I did have a little write down of their ages, so I'll just fly through those. Yulene is 27. Wink is 31. Darcy is 29. Christina is 38. Cornelia is 22. Willow is 42. And Sammy is 39. So, that's that. It is written on the Wimp Witch characters page on the website. Except for I think I haven't written down Cornelia's yet. So yeah, she's the youngest at 22. I guess if you count Monica, she's 7 months when the Nergis arc is going on. The other characters' ages are unknown. Question 3. Inspiration for Basilis. He was inspired specifically by a creepypasta that I really like called Dargaia's Nectar. It's an older one. And I don't know, I just really like the visuals you get from reading it. And I found it very interesting, and it inspired me to make a noxious garden character. And that's that. Let's see. Just gotta make sure I'm doing this right. I'm just working on a blanket I started back in October that, again, I haven't gotten around to finishing. Once this is done, I can move on to other projects. I'm just trying to clear a backlog lately. Next question. When is the next episode? Well, I've actually already posted the trailer for that. That's coming on the 15th. And I'm looking forward to this one for sure. I think it came out much better than the last one. Full disclosure, episode 4 was not my best work. I was busy. I felt like I rushed it in places. I was extremely stressed out with a newborn. And I just wanted to get it out the door so I could move on to the next one. I still think it turned out, really nice. The music and the voice acting as always is top notch no matter what happens. But I don't think it was my personal best. But honestly, I'm thinking episode 5 is leagues better. And it's a lot funner, in my opinion. Next question. Will Nergis be animated? I don't think it will be. Maybe I'll do like I did the snippet from when she meets Nergis, but no, I don't think I'll be animating the whole thing. That's just, it's already a bigger scale than Wimp Witch, comic-wise, and I just would not have the time, energy, or the drive, I think, to actually complete that. But again, I might do snippets again here and there, because it is fun to work on. I do love him as a character. And he's fun to animate, because he's so goopy. Next. Who inspires me? A lot of people, honestly. I'm definitely into a lot of older material, I suppose. Don Bluth films were big for me growing up. I really liked old Aardman stuff, claymation. I wouldn't say he inspires me, but the Neverhood inspires me, because I played that game a lot when I was a teenager, and I am well aware of the tendencies of the creator, so the game still holds a special part for me, but that's about it. Let's see, anything else? I should have thought about this ahead of time, but I guess for modern stuff, I'm really enjoying all the indie shows that are coming out. You know, I watch Hell of a Boss. I thought that one was pretty great. Really fun to look at. Punch Punch Forever I thought was hilarious. Really looking forward to the next one. I have been watching Digital Circus. I like that one. I don't know if anyone's read Awful Hospital, but I love that series as well. You know, I enjoy it. Do I have socials or a Discord? I do have both of those things. I rarely hand out my Discord. Oops, I bumped the camera here. So I won't be doing that here. A few people have it, but again, it's not something I really do often. And you know, you can find me on Blue Sky, Twitter, the usuals, Tumblr. My usernames are either CE Cameron or Kerberoni, most places you go. What else was I about to say there? Oh, as an aside, a lot of people have been asking me if there will be a Wimp Witch Discord server. I will never make one. I don't mind if anyone else does, but it's not something that I will be doing. Moderation sounds like a personal nightmare for me, so I'm just going to avoid it entirely. But again, if you want to make fan servers, perfectly fine by me. It doesn't bother me at all. Fan content in general, I don't mind. Do what you like. Have fun with it. Because I've been asked that before, and it really, you know, I love seeing what people are inspired by, and if I can inspire them to make something, then hey, that's awesome. I love it. I think that was pretty much all I wrote down. Nothing's popping to mind that has been being asked of me lately. I suppose I'm just going to say once again, thank you all for the support. I'm really happy that you are enjoying my funny little clown creature things as much as I am, because it is fun, and I do make this for myself, but if other people enjoy it, then absolutely, it makes me happy, because yeah, I do it because it's fun, and other people seem to find that as well. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Sorry for the awkward conversation. I'm not much of a speaker. And thanks again. Bye-bye.